Situations they should have been better man on man, or as a play caller, do you wish you would have done something different protection-wise?
I mean, we were 8-man protection on the one, so that's, I don't know what other protection to call in that situation. I mean, the running game was starting to dry up a little bit, so we just got to execute some of these calls a little better.
How's Laramie Tunsil?
He's in the protocol, that's all I know.
Is Sammy on your left tackle then?
We're going to evaluate everything right this week, next 2 days.
Where do you put the offensive issues the last couple of weeks?
Well, we're moving the ball fine, and we have a turnover that basically started a free fall. You know, we have a 3rd and 1, which don't execute the play. You know, after that, it was all downhill.
What was the call there on that 3rd and 1? Was it, I think someone said Ryan's primary was in the flat and it was covered, is that right?
Yep. We didn't execute the first part of the play, so Albert got knocked off, and then Ryan should have the opportunity to run, but he couldn't because we didn't do what we were supposed to do on the front side, on the back side to help Albert get free. So
you guys have put a lot of resources into the offensive line, and now you're scrambling. What's that like?
Just the NFL. That's what it is.
Ryan was saying this a couple weeks ago that he feels he's a better pocket presence. How would you evaluate this?
Well, I mean, he's been pretty good. You know, yesterday, I don't think he was horrible. I mean, when a guy gets beat so fast he can't defend himself, that's, I mean, unless he's Houdini, not many guys are getting away.
Adam, how did Nick O'Leary play, and what skill did
He did well.
Did he bring?
He did well. He's tough. Good. He did a great job blocking. If we throw him the ball, he's going to catch it. I mean, his effort was outstanding. I mean, he was throwing some blocks down the field. Got a 15-yard penalty called on him, you know, because he was finished the play. You know, I thought he did a good job. I thought it was a good mix with those 3 guys, and played all 3 of them and had different groupings for each guy, and thought they did a good job.
Adam, you had some crucial penalties. The one on T.J. McDonald, was that a good call or a little questionable?
I don't know. I mean, there's no point for me to worry about it. I mean, it is what it is.
The one on Spate, that was a jawing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not over there to hear. You know, it's hard to really know what exactly was said, and I just know right when I saw the play and I saw kind of some head start bobbing, you know, we're all screaming the same thing, get away. You know, we just can't get caught up in them, you know, that part of the game.
You said basically everything's on the table this week being evaluated. You personally, what are you evaluating this week?
We just got to figure out what are we going to be able to do best. Who's going to be in there? You know, I mean, we're playing a team that's playing well right now on defense, so we're going to have to make sure that we do a good job of setting everything up to where personnel-wise, who's in there, what we're running, what we can get to. So we got a lot to look at this week.
What are the key elements of trying to slow down Khalil Mack?
You're not going to slow him down, so.
Adam, do you think major changes needed after the last 2 weeks?
No. I'm not. It's not that. It's we gotta kind of make a couple decisions on who's playing where or who's going to be available. I mean, it's nothing drastic. There's some things that I can do different to just make sure we're in a good position. We'll be fine.
How do you think your defensive tackles, the 3 of them, would increase snaps?
Oh, the defense did well. Defense played exactly the way that we talked about it all week. You know, that's why it probably irritates me more than anything that we screwed it up on offense. We scored more offense for our team, for their team, on the offensive side than they let up, and that bothers me. And I feel awful because our defense played really well and they did exactly what we wanted to do.
Do you have a sense, no, it's early on, guys like Devontae who didn't play this past
I
week?
have no idea.
It was a good blend yesterday, Kenyon and Frank. Was that your vision of what you'd like to do, ideally?
Yeah. I mean, we want to play them both. We just got to. We're trying to figure out the rhythm. felt like we found it yesterday. Had a good plan going in. That's why that's why he's here, because he can, he doesn't have to be first one on the field and get the carries right away. He can do it first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, it doesn't matter. When you stick him in the game, he's going to be full throttle and ready to go.
Kind of Rashad Jones seemed like he really picked up where he left off. Is that what you saw?
Yeah. I mean, it was great to get him back out there. Thought he did a really good job of getting his hands on balls, playing tight coverage when he was asked to. Did a good job, and anytime he had to tackle, I mean, you couldn't even really tell he had anything going on with him. I mean, that's him. He's tough. If he's healthy enough to be out there, he has enough strength, he's going to be out there. I mean, it's probably good that we didn't play him the week before. It was probably a smart decision on the trainer's part, just to make sure we can get him a little bit stronger. But I thought he did a good job. It's nice having him back.
How would you evaluate McTyer to start at cornerback?
I thought the whole secondary did a good job. We did what we wanted to do with A.J. Green. I think his longest catch was 22 yards. There was a lot of those catches that were not many people are covering them. They were scramble drills. I thought Andy made some really good throws to him. You can't cover the perfect throw. But as a group, I thought that whole secondary did a good job as far as what we were asking them to do.
Was this what the vision was, as you recall, sitting in draft meetings, of what you all thought Jerome Baker could be? Fast, active, blitzing effectively.
That's why we liked him. We liked him because he can cover a lot of grounds, and when he blitzes, he has no regard for his body and tries to annihilate the other guy. And, I thought he played well. I thought Raekwon did a good job. I mean, our defense did what we needed them to do. They did a lot of different stuff, and guys were trying to do exactly as the scheme asked them to do.
Last 2 weeks, 2 losses in very different ways. Do some losses hurt more than others? Just the way the game went?
Every loss hurts. When you put 110 hours into a week, and then you get kicked in the nuts like that, it pisses you off. So, I mean, this isn't like 9 to 5. You got a lot of people putting a lot of work into this stuff. So, you're going to be mad today and tomorrow. Then when Wednesday comes, you got to forget about it. Move on to the next one.
I know it's early in the week, and obviously you have days to make this sort of decision. But in general, with Zach Stirrup, from what you saw in preseason and practice, is he the point where he can be a contributing NFL player as a left tackle?
Yeah, if he's on the roster, you think he can play. So it's just you make decisions based off of, multiple things, whether it's just one position or, Sam's always been the guy up because he has a lot of experience playing big tight end. If we get in kind of situation like that, if he has to go in at left or right, he's done that. So there's just a lot of things that he has always brought to the table. So we just need to evaluate what we're doing as far as who's up, who's down, who's doing what. So, I mean, it's usually that every week. It's just nobody makes a big deal about it. This week we just got to make sure that we have the right guys out there.
Do you feel like there is an answer to that offensive line long term?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. That's what we do. I mean, they're not going to stop the season. So we're going to play next week, no matter how many guys we got. So we got to just make sure that what we decide is the right thing for us this week, and then what we run is the right thing for us.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.